All right, everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video with Fat Phil, and today we have got to talk about the 8th year anniversary of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We're going to talk about what this means for the game, what the rewards are, why I'm hoarding only 3 kinds of energy, and then kind of get into what I think Year 9 holds for this game, so a few predictions, and that I will expand upon these predictions much more in another video, but I want to just cover Year 8 and kind of what the rewards will be and why this is a really, really good amount of rewards to get for this anniversary. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. And we've got to give a massive shout out to my Wampa and Jedi Master channel members. Thank all of you for your support. You guys are fantastic human beings. I really appreciate your continued trust that I can provide this community with good content. And I would be remiss as well if I did not mention those who are on the council, if not yet granted the rank of Master. All of you are fantastic. Again, guys, make sure that you join the Discord and link your account, and you'll be automatically put in to the channel members only section where you get a lot more direct access to me, able to ask questions, and I walk my channel members through Galactic Legend events. That's something that I've been trying to offer them when they need it. So, love all of you. Thank you especially to Clokey and to Kat ZL. They did a lot of gifting of channel memberships on my live stream, so you guys are, killing it. Thank you all again. So, let's get into the game and let's just talk about why I'm hoarding 3 kinds of energy here. So I'm hoarding ships, mods, and Cantina. Why am I not hoarding regular? Well, it's because I'm in the middle of a Galactic Legend farm. And Galactic Legend tickets do not get double drops, right? You don't get double drops on them. So there's no benefit to me hoarding that energy just for the sake of getting extra gear when I'm closing in on getting Leia. Now, I won't get Leia in time for this Grand Arena lock. Probably won't get her in time. I might be able to get her in time for my next territory war. But, hoarding that energy to me just isn't worth it because I want to get her for conquest. I want to get her for other things. Like, it's just not worth it to me to, get a few extra gear pieces when I could just be trying to get Leia as it is. So that's just one thing where I'd rather get her as quickly as possible so that way I can get into everything else that I want to do. Because even if you're like, oh, well, Phil, you're not going to unlock her in time, like, why would you not hoard your energy? But I want to try and see if I can get her to ultimate for week, probably in reality it would be week 1 of the upcoming 3v3 season. I've got about 2 weeks to get the rest of these tickets, so hopefully I can do that. I don't know, and I'll be pushing it, but again, if I waited until double drops, I would definitely miss out. So that's why I'm only hoarding 3 kinds of energy. If you are not in this situation I am, hoard as much of it as you can over the next coming days, right? It's well worth it for the double drops. Trust me, you get so much more out of it. So, now I will say this, make sure you're still doing your daily objectives. Just spend the bare minimum energy you need to do all your dailies, but doing your daily objectives is so important to your overall success in this game that throwing away those free crystals, to me, just is not worth it, right? It's much better to complete everything and just spend a little bit of energy a day to get that done. It's just the way I am. Like, you can go in and spend, do the, lowest tier here. You need to do, 5 of these battles, 6 of these battles, so, couple energy, that's not hard. And you do it on the easy ones where it's 6 energy a piece. Same with Cantina and your mods. Just do the bare minimum to get done. Same with ships, right? So that's that. What I do want to switch over to, though, is the forums where we did get news of the 8-year anniversary of Galaxy of Heroes and the rewards we will be getting. So it is the 8th year anniversary. I can't believe this game has been going on for 8 years. I can actually remember downloading this game. I downloaded this game. It was, so obviously Thanksgiving time. I was actually at my grandfather's house in the great state of Ohio, playing this over Thanksgiving break, my senior year of college. So dating myself for some people, and for others of you, you're going to feel like I'm an old fart. So yeah, that was when I downloaded it. It's unbelievable. This game has changed so much. So let's get into what they're going to give us. So we are going to get double drops from the 23rd of November to the 27th of November. So a good amount of those are some solid double drops, and they're going on everything. Mods, Cantina, Fleet, Light Side, Dark Side battles. That is awesome, right? We love to see double drops. Double drops are one of the best things in this game. It's a great time to get stuff. Party favors, obviously we got to get our Clone Wars Chewie shards. We got to get those Clone Wars Chewie shards. We're going to get 2 Omicrons. Now, let's be clear, these are 2 Omicron mats. That's not 40 Omicrons, it's 2 Omicrons. And the way you can tell is the Zeta and Omegas. where they say that times 25, that means like 25 individual Zetas, not 25 sets of 20 Zetas, like 25 just individual Zeta pieces, 20 Omegas. We're going to get 10 shards for each of these characters. All of them are needed for Galactic Legends Leia. What I want to mention here, they did a really good job, I feel, of giving out like the Wicket, Lobot, Coors Light Leia, characters who maybe players don't have ready, but them in particular, Captain Rex, Nisa, Scout Trooper, Drogon, those are all the newest characters. Really love to see that. Even if it's only 10 shards, guys, you got to think that on a hard node, that could be 10 days of farming if you're not doing a refresh. So that's a significant drop there. 1 million ship credits and 1 million regular credits. I mean, again, we'll take as many credits as we can get. Then we're going to get 30 of each of the kinds of Kyrotech salvage, which that's solid Kyrotech, right? That's a couple of days worth of farming there, so we'll take that to the bank and run away. We're going to get some data cache, right, for Datacrons, that's fine. But then down here, guys, right here, Mark 8 Biotech Implant, Mark 5 Droid Collar, Mark 5 Stun Gun Prototype, and Carbonti Sensor Array. Those indicate full pieces to me. Let me show you why I say that. Is look up here where it says salvage, and when you go over back into the game, right, if we come back over into the game here, and if we go to a character, let's pick up somebody. My face, I'm not going to move it back down. So let's go to my armorer here. So see how this says Mark III Carbonti Sensor Array compared to Array Salvage? So you're going to get 5 Carbontis. Then, and that's compared to, look, see how this says that, this is just a shock prod. So salvage, right, these prototype salvage pieces, right? And then you see here Mark V Stun Gun compared to Stun Gun Prototype, right? So again, there's salvage there, Mark III Carbonti Sensor Array. So you're going to get some really, really good rewards here. If we go back over to that screen capture again, just to show you, you're going to get the Stun Gun Prototype, the Carbonti Sensor Array. So the prototype here, again, just to show this back here, I wanted to make sure I said this the right way. You get this. You're going to get 5 of these. So basically, you're going to get 250 stun guns, 250 Carbontis. That is solid, right? That is really, really solid. If we continue down on through, we're going to be getting Mark V Droid Collars, which, again, those Droid Collars, I'd have to find somebody who needs those. I don't even know where they would be, to be honest. I'm going to look through. I don't know if I have a character right now who needs them. So just take my word for it. You're going to get 5 full Droid Collars. And then the Mark 8 Biotech Implants. Those are those eyeballs. So let's see if I can find somebody here who needs that as well. Again, I don't know. I can't keep track of all the gear that people need. It's too much. Right? Just assume that it's really good stuff. Okay, keep going down here. So again, all that to say, we're going to get some really good gear pieces here, some really good stuff. Yeah, there we go. If I switch back over, there we go. Yeah, so now you guys can see that we're getting that, there's that biotech implant. Gosh, if I could get my... Oh my gosh. Where's the game at? Now we're losing my face. All right, there it is. All right, so here's the biotech implant, and that's compared to the prototype here and the salvage, where they're just saying, hey, you're going to get the full biotech implant. So I do apologize. My Streamlabs is not cooperating with me right now. Let's go back to channel members for a second. All right, now I can pull this back up. There we go. All right. Technical difficulties. So then we're going to get the fragmented and incomplete signal data. This is your white signal data. That's your green signal data. So not crazy amounts of signal data, but better than nothing. Then we're going to get carbonite circuit boards, bronzium wiring, chromium transistors, iridium heat sinks, electrium conductors, and Zimbital cards. Those are all really, really good things. The iridium heat sinks not as big. Only 5 of those is kind of abysmal. But the conductors, 5's okay, but 5 Zimbital cards is significant. Then down here, these bonding pins, all this stuff, these are the mod slicing materials, so love to see this. Not a crazy amount. I'd love to see a little bit more of this, but overall, really, really good stuff. Then there's going to be a mystery chest in the web store that we can collect daily. There's a free calendar in the web store, obviously a portrait and title, right? Then the new player anniversary calendar. If you're below level 85, this is huge. Getting 80 shards of all of these characters is actually pretty good. That's going to save you a good bit of farming, good bits of currency in areas, so I really like that. That's a solid move, kind of helping you get ready for Commander Luke Skywalker and Galactic Legends Leia Organa, right? Then there's all these deals. Again, we don't need to go into all of this, but just assume that these deals are normally, I'd say normally around this time we get pretty solid deals. That it's normally a pretty good time to be a whale. So, overall, really, really good stuff for this anniversary. So, finally, guys, I just want to kind of go back into the game here real quick and just kind of say what I think. I'm stuck on mission while I was trying to find that biotech implant here. What I want to say going into 2024, year 9 of this game, I would say that we can expect some things to change drastically, right? Drastic changes is something Capital Games does often. And so I would say that we could expect to see something like Territory Wars get extremely more important. And I will do a whole video where I do predictions, but just a hot take here, some couple sneak peeks. I think Territory Wars will increase in importance. I think that we will get a harder version of Conquest. I think there'll be like a super hard mode or something. I feel like they want to... I think that Conquest is kind of reaching a point where it needs refreshened, and so they're going to do something, I hope, to change Conquest. So I would think that's going to happen. We'll definitely get another fleet. We're going to get another Galactic Legend, and I would say, finally, I think we'll get Relic 10. The reason I believe we'll get Relic 10 is because of how long Relic 9 has been in the game. And similar to Relic 9, I think they're going to stick Relic 10 inside of Territory Wars. But I think it would only be after. So if they like rework Territory Wars, assume that's when Relic 10 is getting released. That is like the hottest take I have for 2024. But again, a lot more on that at another time. That's the end of this video, guys. I love all of you. May the Force be with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.